What's up, you guys? Today I decided that I wanted to do a makeup tutorial testing a bunch of new makeup that I have here in my drawers, but I also kind of wanted to create like an everyday look. I'm doing a bunch of stuff today. I'm going to be running errands and I'm going to be redecorating the house for fall, and I've got to organize some stuff for the kids and stuff, so it's going to be kind of more of like a chillaxed makeup look. I definitely am not planning to do falsies today. I kind of want to let my eyelashes breathe a little bit and really just try to test out some of these new mascaras that I have. So if you guys want to hang out with me for a little bit, you want to see me do like a more chillaxed makeup look, then let's keep doing this. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull my hair back a little bit just so it's out of my face. I know what eyeshadow I want to play with today, so we're gonna go ahead and prime the face first because I don't plan on doing anything too crazy. So I'm gonna go off and start off with the E.L.F. Putty Primer. I keep saying it's new, but it's not new. But you know what? It's been so hard to freaking get a hold of this stuff. Finally got my hands on it. I've played with it now a few times. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong, but I really can't tell a whole lot of a difference. So the next primer I have is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I'm going to put it on my nose, and I'm going to put it on my chin area. I'm going to start off there because that is where I typically have my foundation fall off first. And I figured if we're going to test it out to see if it breaks me out or anything, this right here is like a good spot. So for foundation, I did just recently test out the FENTY Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation. In that review, it was really hydrating, a little too hydrating for me. My plan is to mix it with the Bareminerals Bare Pro. This one keeps me a little bit more matte throughout the day, so I figured that mixing these two would be a good way to go. Okay, so now that we have that on, I'm going to go ahead and I really need to get myself a fan. I've been using just a piece of paper to fan it in between. For concealer, I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Under Eye Concealer. I really like the packaging on this. It doesn't feel heavy at all, which I really do like. And it's covering really nicely. I should really like that. I'm going to be taking a pressed powder and a loose powder. For the loose powder, my plan is to go in with the one that we got in our Ipsy unboxing. This one here, which is the Ciane Extrodinary Translucent Powder. For a pressed powder, I really want to try out the Hello Happy Powder Foundation, and I bought the shade 5. The only thing I don't like about this, the packaging on this, is that there's no enclosure to like close it to make sure that when you open it, it doesn't get all over the place. I mean, I know that that's kind of silly, but I feel like so many brands that are doing loose powders are doing that now that it's like kind of something I get used to. I'm going to also put it on my chin. Ever since I saw Taylor from that Taylor using like a pressed powder to set the rest of her face, I was like, why aren't I doing that? Especially just for like a little bit of extra coverage. So I started pulling out some of my pressed powders and using them. And like now I'm just super obsessed with doing it. All right, for brows, I'm actually gonna go in with Anastasia Brow Wiz. It has been a long time. I've been using nothing but my Benefit brow pencils. Not that that's a problem. I haven't used any of my Brow Wiz, so I'm gonna use my Brow Wiz today. I'm gonna take the Tarte Face Shaping Palette. I've been playing around with this for a few times now. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna take a combination of Desert and just a little bit of Terracotta. And I'm going to use it on my Joa Fluffy brush to apply it as a bronzer. You have to be super light with this, you guys, because it is so freaking pigmented. See? Look at that. I'm talking about, y'all. You just have to be super freaking light. I have to like literally tap it in there, tap it on my hand, and then I can apply it. For blush, I'm going to go in with the Ofra Cosmetics All You Need Is Love. I'm just going to take it on my MAC 129 short handle brush. So for today's look, the reason why I kind of wanted to do this look was because I was going through my Ipsy comments last night. So many of you guys wanted me to test out the Nomad and Berlin Underground palette. A lot of you guys were telling me that you guys wanted to know what the formula was like. You guys had either tried it, you said you loved it, or you were simply curious about it to see how it would perform. So I was like, well, you know, what you guys want, that's what you're going to get. So that is what we're going to play around with today. I have a few palettes in my collection that I need to test out, which I think this is going to go up. This will actually go up before it. So I just played with the Urban Decay honey palette. So if you guys haven't seen that, I'll definitely link it here. But the other palette I wanted to do also, which is called by Ruby May, and this is called the Brights palette. I got this in a Tribe Beauty box, but look at this, you guys. Isn't that palette gorgeous? Like, I was like, oh my gosh. But the only thing with this palette is there's not very many mattes in here. A lot of these are metallic finishes, so I'm gonna have to dive into another palette in order to play around with this. Let's take the Naked Honey palette, because I do actually really like this palette. Let's start off into the Warm Honey palette before we build and use something just to set this base. I'm gonna go in with Swarm. And I'm gonna use that to just kind of dust it onto my lid as my transition shade. And the brush I'm going to be using is a Morphe R40. I'm going to dive into the Berlin palette, and I'm going to be taking, I don't know how to say it, y'all. I really don't, and I'm not going to butcher it, but I'm going to take this shade, and I'm going to use my Morphe E28, and I'm going to apply that on the outer corner. If you guys are wondering why I use so many Morphe brushes, it's because I used to have a Morphe subscription with their brushes. Like, I still do, but it's just inactive because I have so many of them, you guys. But I freaking love this color. I really want to take a little bit of Love Parade, which is like this deep violet shade, which looks like this. And I'm hoping that if I just put it on the outer corner, it will transfer as like a deeper shade and just like intensify it just a little bit more. What I'm going to do first, though, is I think I'm going to pack it on the outer corner like this with my finger, just to see. Yeah, okay, perfect. Ooh. I'm re-watching, because season 7 just came out, I'm re-watching The Ranch. I absolutely love that show with Ashton Kutcher. Oh my gosh, that is the best Netflix show. Like, I just love it. It's such a good show. It's not like super girly. It's like a show that Jeremy and I can both watch and appreciate, and we laugh the entire time. It's definitely not a show to watch with kids, by the way, because they cuss a lot, but it's really freaking funny and it's awesome. So I'm really excited. We're watching it. I'm going to take Chaos Stage and I'm going to apply that with my finger first. And I'm going to apply that right here on the lid. Decided that I'm going to pull out all my fall decorations, even though it's like super humid and shit out. I was like, you know what? I'm here for it. I'm ready for fall. If I can decorate, maybe it'll bring its ass a little bit closer to feeling like fall. So I'm going to decorate today the outside. And I told Jeremy, and Jeremy was like, you don't need to go to Home Goods. Oh, I didn't tell you guys what I was doing on my lower lash line, did I? Alright, so I took this matte brown shade and I ran it all along. And then just on the outer corner, I took this other shade and I ran it on the outside. So I have to curl my lashes for like a long ass time to even get them to somewhat have a curl. So I wanted to test out the Damn Girl Mascara by Too Faced. It was like 50-50 in the Ipsy comments. Half of you guys were like, that mascara is amazing. The other half of you guys were like, that mascara is shit. So I was like, oh, okay, well, let's play around with it. But I find that lately I have been using the Benefit Roller Lash as like my first layer, because it really helps keep my lashes a little bit lifted than what it is. So I'm going to take the Roller Lash by Benefit first. I'm going to apply one coat just to really get them to stay up. I find that this helps quite a bit, actually. All right, so I'm going to let that sit for just a few seconds before I go in with my second layer. This one's supposed to have like all of these claims to it. What did the box say? I was like really impressed with it, because it said that 97% saw full-on volume, 100% intense black lashes, 99% long-wearing results, and 95% long-lasting curl. Oh, I forgot about that part. Well, damn, I shouldn't have done that. This is the biggest one ever. Because it's so fat, it's kind of hard to get the ones on the inside. Okay, do you see that? I mean, I like the way that's looking, but... Okay, I will say that I really freaking like this lash. Like, look at that. Do you see how, like, awesome that is? I just wish it would stay up a little bit higher. I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Benefit Cookie Highlighter. Looks like this. It is so smooth. So smooth. Yeah, that's definitely worth the money. So smooth. Holy crap. Listen to this. You know those pretzel chips, right? The little popular ones that you eat with hummus? So I bought a big ass bag at Costco because I make the kids lunches, so I send them to school with like those and then some hummus and maybe carrots or something. But I was eating them the other night, and those things, I don't know what's on them, but like the way that they are, I put it on my lip and it stuck to the inside of my lip and ripped my lip right here. Look at that. Those things are dangerous. I was hurt while eating. We're going to finish off with the lips. I'm just going to line my lips really quickly, just with my favorite lip liner ever, Trophy Wife by Huda Beauty. I'm going to take these, which are the Plumping Lip Stains by Buxom, and I think I'm going to apply it onto the lips. Maybe I should make that lip liner go line my full lip a little bit more now that I look at it. That's actually really pretty with the lip liner underneath. I love this color. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting that. Not at all. So thank you guys all so much for hanging out with me a little bit today and spending some time with me. I have to have a little bit of a moment for some standout products. Number one, I really, really like this Nomad palette. I think it's really great. I think it's amazing. And I actually really like the way that that violet blended out. Like, it doesn't look as shimmery as I was worried that it was going to. So definitely a standout product there. The other one I wanted to mention is this. The Buxom Serial Kisser. This is their Plumping Lip Tint. Oh, sorry. This is the shade called Frenchie. And I freaking love this. This is so beautiful. So I'm actually really impressed with this makeup tutorial. Usually I have like some fails or like a fail, or I'm like, oh, you can pass. But I mean, like, I feel like this makeup look actually came out pretty decent. So let me know down below your thoughts on any of the products. Do you have any of them? What are your thoughts on them? Or do you not like them? Do you like them? Just let me know. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up if you guys are new. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today, and I hope you guys will subscribe. For those of you guys that are already subscribed, time and time again, I want to tell you guys I love you guys. Thank you so much for the constant love and support you guys give me. Thank you so much. I will see you guys all in my next video. I do upload on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. I will see you guys then. Bye.